wanted to see Rick. Thank you. Hi.
Hi. You're
Hello,
out
Amy.
awfully early this morning.
Yeah, real early. I just came from Mercy.
Would you all excuse yourselves? We have something we need to discuss privately.
Sure, what about?
Amy, come on.
Want to sit down?
Yeah.
Mrs. Putnam.
I knew exactly what the report was. The minute you walked in, I could see it all over your face.
I'm sorry. Oh, that sounds so inadequate, but I am. Rick, I'm very sorry.
I wonder if I do that.
What?
When I have bad news to tell a patient, I wonder if they are able to see it all over my face before I've even been able to break it to them gently.
Yeah, I wondered that too. I just knew that when I saw the reports at Mercy, well, I had no choice. I just had to give it to you straight.
You saw the angiogram report yourself?
Yes, it confirmed all my suspicions and pinpointed the exact location of the tumor.
Well, that does it. It gives me one choice, doesn't it?
You're the best cardiologist I know. So you know the procedure, because you do it the best.
Yes, I know the procedure very well, but when you're talking about yourself, the words don't come too easily, do they?
No, I'm sure they don't come easy at all.
But then I know exactly what I'm facing. Open heart surgery.
Hey, surgery should be done as soon as you can arrange things.
Like I don't have any choice.
When are you going to tell Lesley?
Well, I am going to tell Lesley now, just as soon as she gets back.
Okay. And when are you going to have the surgery?
Well, I have a few things I'll have to put in place, and soon.
Excuse me, I have to go to work now.
Well, she's in a hurry. Yeah, it is getting a bit late. Look, I hardly need to say this. Everything possible will be done, you know that.
Well, let's just hope it's enough.
What do you mean?
I'm not going to deceive myself. I've done this procedure many times myself as a physician. I know exactly what can go wrong.
And you have made them right. Remember that. Just believe that it will all be right this time.
I'll try, Doctor.
Good. I will be at the hospital. That's where I'm going. Oh, no, I forgot. I have a luncheon with Celia.
Monica,
yeah?
I think I know how rough this is on you, and thank you. Sounded hollow, didn't it?
No. Well, if that's it, this would sound hollow, too. It's all got to go right, Rick.
Thanks. I'll talk to you later.
Anytime.
How the hell could you do that? You heard what I said? I said, how could you do that?
Well, what are you talking about?
You know damn well what I'm talking about. You and Lesley had the greatest marriage around, man. The greatest. You guys are so honest with each other and everything. So, don't play stupid with me. I know what's going on. All right? The minute she leaves town, you and Monica... That really stinks. I'm telling you that.
Sit down, Blackie.
I don't want to...
I said sit down. There's something you gotta know.
Rick,
I didn't want to tell you before I had a chance to tell Lesley, but you don't leave me any option. I don't want you having some misconception about Monica and myself.
I know. I'm sorry, man. I feel like such a jerk.
Oh, don't feel that way. Your reaction was totally understandable.
So you have, what, like a tumor on your heart?
That's right.
And that means you have to have open heart surgery.
You got it.
What are the odds of you know, being okay and everything.
And no physician can give you odds on this. This depends totally on what they find when they open me up.
Well, when is that going to happen?
Well, I got a few things I got to put in order, and,
Well, then, can I help you with that?
thanks. No, I got to get my will, and... Yeah, there is one thing you could do.
What's that? You name it, I'll do it.
I don't want Mikey knowing. He's too young. I don't want him to worry.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. How about Lesley? Are you going to tell Lesley?
Well, I wasn't at first. I was going to have the operation while she was on vacation.
She would have never gone.
It's the main reason I didn't tell her.
Rick? I'm very, very sorry. I know there's something I should stay right and say right now, but I just can't make them come out.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
So am I. Do it.
Rick, I heard what you said, but we don't have another doctor.
Bobby, then stop asking me, all right?
But I thought when you realized that we don't have another cardiac surgeon, you have to perform the surgery.
I made it very clear I can't perform surgery today.
But Cunningham's sick. Monica's not here yet. You don't have any choice. There's nobody else.
What are you two doing down here? The patient's pregnant on his way to surgery. You should be up there.
What's wrong?
What's the problem?
I wish I knew. Excuse me.
I don't know. I went up to OR. It seems we don't have a doctor to do an operation.
Bobby, I made it very clear I am unable to do surgery today.
Why not?
We discuss this in private, please.
I think we'd better.
What about the patient?
He's taking a turn for the worse, arrhythmia.
I'll explain after the surgery.
Are you sure you're up to it?
I'm going to have to be up to it, aren't I? Ready?
Rick, you all right?
I'll be fine.
Rick, I've assisted you in surgery many times. I've never known you to be reluctant to operate.
It's a little different today, Bobby.
Is there something unusual about the patient?
No.
Is the procedure difficult?
Yes, I have done it many times before. That is not the problem.
And what is?
I'm just not well today. So,
Is it serious?
not as serious as this man's, and this man's problem won't wait. Let's do it. Scalpel. Sponge. Scalpel. Pen. Forceps. 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 Let's just about do that.
Are you all right? Look, I just heard about this. I've scrubbed, so look, I'll take over. You get out of here, okay?
Worst part's done.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it looks like it's an excellent job. Look, you beat it, will you? Sponge. Any problems?
Just Rick.
What do you mean?
Well, something's wrong. He did his usual fine job, but he was acting very strange.
Sutured. Why? Did he say anything?
No. But he was very shaky. He had to stop a few times to catch his breath. Is he sick?
Look, I really don't think this is the place to have a little chat. You know what I mean, Bobby? I would like to get this patient closed up and get him to CICU as fast as possible.
Yes,
Okay.
doctor.
All right.
Certainly.
The angiogram confirmed it. I have a tumor on my heart.
Oh, Rick. I don't know what to say.
Well, you could say that tomorrow morning I'll wake up and I won't have it, and then I'll be fine.
I wish I could.
Well, now I'm sure you realize why I was reluctant to operate anymore.
Yes, yes. Although this sort of problem wouldn't necessarily impair your ability to function in OR.
Unless the severe pains I've been having recur while I'm in surgery, combined with the tremendous anxiety feelings I've been having. Oh,
Yes, I can imagine.
I wanted to tell you before, Steve. I just didn't want it getting all over the hospital.
I understand. How's Lesley taking it?
She doesn't know.
Huh. Don't you think you ought to tell her?
Well, at first I thought that if the angiogram confirmed it, then I would go ahead and have surgery while she was gone. I did a lot of thinking about that. I think it would have been very unfair. I'll tell her now.
Have you scheduled your surgery yet?
No, I'm waiting till Lesley gets home.
Rick, is there anything I can do?
I'll need a leave of absence, at least from surgery.
Of course, of course. But you can't continue treating the patients you now have.
Oh, yes, as long as I don't get worse.
Well, let's just pray that doesn't happen. But please don't put off the surgery. As soon as Lesley returns, get it over with.
I intend to. I think the difficult part is going to be just telling Lesley.
Expect to find you.
Oh, hi.
Monica, hi.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, fine.
Good.
Thanks for helping me this morning.
Listen, you did all the work. You okay? Is it?
Yeah, I've had a good day. Had a nice talk with Steve, and I've seen a few patients, and now I'm on my way home.
And taking it easy.
Yeah, I'm going to get as much rest as I can.
Good. Listen, if you need anything at all, please feel free.
Of course I will. Thank you very much.
Okay.
What was that all about?
What? Well, Rick's just a little bit under the weather, that's all.
You should have